Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am SimplyBriannaB. Today is a very special video for me, okay? This is very special because I've been wanting a live natal chart reading for so long. And if you don't know what a natal chart reading is, it's based on your birth. So it's based on your time of birth. So it's more like a horoscope, but it goes way more into depth, and regular horoscopes are nothing compared to natal charts because you just cannot generalize one person. You cannot generalize people just based on their sun sign, and you guys will find out why in a second. Your natal chart or birth chart is based on the exact time that you were born, and it's basically a snapshot of where the planets were when you were born. And then it goes deeper into like degrees and houses, and like it's really deep, but it's really accurate. It's really personalized to you. No one else can be you, which is what Samilda told me. So I was just so excited to get this. I got my natal chart reading from someone named Samilda. She is amazing. Her booking website as well as her Instagram will be linked in the description box. She is absolutely amazing. I cannot express this enough. Like, when she said certain things, I was like, wait a minute, like, how did you know that? Like, do you be watching me? Like, it was literally like deep. She said things that only you would know. Like, how? While I recorded it, she also records it on the Zoom meeting. So let me tell y'all how it works. You pick your date and time on her website. Once you book, all of the payment information will be given. And once you send her your payment, your time will be locked in. She offers different services. So what I received was the full astrological chart reading, which was $40, but I will go through all of her other services real quick. First is the advice or questions session, which costs $11.11. See what she did there? That one is 30 minutes, and it's basically for people who just have general questions about astrology, or if you have questions about your own life. I'm guessing like if you have specific questions, like if you want to ask about what to do in terms of your career or in terms of your relationship, or like what's coming up for you, what's going to go on, predictions and things like that. Well, I'm not completely sure about that, but I'm guessing that's basically what it is. Next is going to be the personality half chart reading, which is $25, and that is a 45-minute session. So this is kind of like what I did, but it's the half version. She goes into your birth chart and she tells you things about yourself, and she tells you about your personality based on your chart. Then the next one is the personality chart plus the teaching. She also goes further to teach you how to read your own chart. After that is what I said that I did, which is the astrological full profile. This is where she goes really into depth about your personality and your chart and what your signs mean, what your everything. This one is $40, and it is an hour and 30 minutes long. And then in addition to that, you can go into the astrological full profile reading and the teach, which is again where she tells you about your personality and why you are the way you are, and she also teaches you how to read certain parts of your chart. The sessions are held via Zoom, and she records the whole thing for you. She records her screen, which will have your chart on there and your degrees and things like that. It will have all your information on the screen for you, as well as your face and her face. I wanted to record it for myself, but I didn't even know that she was going to record it as well. So the whole thing is recorded and sent to you as soon as the session is over. What I love about her is that she has such a great personality. She makes you feel so comfortable, and then she simplifies everything. And also, I like the fact that she was very open and conversational. So if you have any questions or comments or anything, you can just say it and she will respond. And she she was just great. So I know she's watching, so thank you so much again. I really enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you soon. And I already have 2 other customers for you. So I will, I guess, give you some outlines, some key points about what she said about me, and I will let you guys see the clips as well. Just to touch on something very important that she said is that I am trying to serve a smaller group of people, and I have a very strong emphasis on knowledge. I love to learn, I love to pick up information, and I love to take that information and share it with other people.
You really want to do your best to serve, your friends, your community, your network, whatever this larger vision is as well, the best that you can, and do it as perfectly as you can, kind of helping them, giving them the tools that they need, the resources they need, especially this knowledge that you can so confidently give and share. Yes. And that's like really important to you.
I told her that people feel like I'm not a true Leo. I should have had on my Leo necklace today, but I expressed to her that people find out that I'm a Leo and they do not feel like I'm a true Leo for some reason. So she explained that.
They're trying to base their opinions on you, their stereotypes on you using the sun sign, which is here only actually one of 10 of the main players in your chart, creating your various experiences, your various various challenges, your various traits that you may experience in this life. And 10%, really when we get super technical with it, it's really only like 3% if we're only looking at the sun sign.
So yes, everything you think you know about horoscopes is wrong. Everything that you've been taught, everything that you see is not true. That's why I am so like contradictive in a way of my true Leo sign. So the Leo comes out in the fact that I am trying to share my light with everybody, as opposed to the Leo being thought about as somebody who is self-centered or who wants all of the attention. I am a light, and I'm trying to share that energy and that joy with other people. Me and Samilda shared the fact that we are Scorpio rising, and that means that our energy is just very intense. Like she said it like,
there's this intense energy. There may be this kind of piercing energy to you in some way. As it relates to your appearance, like maybe you have like thick eyebrows, like very pronounced eyes. When people look in your eyes, it's like, oh my god, like she's like looking into my soul and whatever. Or like maybe you wear like dark colors, or like even, I hate to describe like Scorpio rising as dark, but like that's just what it is. Like
it's intense, something intense.
Right.
So something that I was looking forward to learning about was my Mercury, because I've learned about Mercury retrograde and how big of an effect it can have on the world. I asked her and she confirmed that.
So Mercury is like communication, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Mercury is in Virgo in the 10th house. So yeah, Mercury is all communication, thought processes, your thought patterns, how you put information together.
So I was curious to find out how I specifically communicated, or what my chart had to say about that. Like I know how I communicate, but I just wanted to know if the chart, like what the chart said. So
logical thinking, Mercury actually rules Virgo, so it's like star player, love to see it here, just like that situation that was going on with Sun in Leo. And Mercury, it wants to be a logical thinker. It wants A plus B equals C, it wants 1 plus 1 equals 2, to be able to take out the information that matters and synthesize it and use it for something.
Another point is that she said I was born during like 3 or 4 planets retrograde. So that means 3 or 4 planets were in retrograde when I was born. So one of those planets was Jupiter, and Jupiter is...
So Jupiter, the first of those, is all about luck and grace, expansion, growth, spiritual growth, mental growth, literal growth. Literally, it just makes things big and expands things.
So my point of saying that was because when someone is born during a planet's retrograde, whenever that planet is in retrograde again, that person is being affected more by that.
This is kind of the part of your chart where you're being asked to kind of tap into more. This is the energy that you'd want to express more to be able to see yourself grow as a person. You know, with the luck part, it's like things kind of fall in your lap when you embrace this energy, right? So this Jupiter in Aquarius in this third house, you're really being encouraged to tap into your own unique visions, your own unique sense of self and individuality.
So this also connected to me wanting to serve a specific community, and I expressed to her that
I'm in creative things. Like I have YouTube, and I went to school for film. So I want to serve Black women. I want to get the subscribers that are people like me. That's literally what I'm trying to do. I want to make Black films.
So getting this session and learning more about my personality in a astrological perspective, it really taught me a lot. It solidified the fact that nothing happens by accident and everything happens for a reason.
Things that you want to execute and are able to execute that you like to carry out, and are able to carry out because you have the information and the knowledge to get it done. You've dived down the different rabbit holes. You've studied the specific topics. You've gained the information. You've had conversations with people about these visions and goals that you have. You know, you may have had them for a long while. They're stable, they're rooted, they're cemented in whatever your values are. In this way, you're able to, you know, share your work and present yourself as the authentic visionary, as the boss, as the creator, as the CEO of whatever this, you know, creative work it is that you're doing. And, you know, as you continue learning about, you know, the different things that expand your perspective, you know, new information to give you this multidimensional perspective that allows you to understand that up and down and left and right and black and white and night and day all exist at one time, you're able to, you know, kind of be firm in your position to be able to share that with other people.
So I am learning to trust the universe in everything that I do. Don't stress about anything because it's taken care of, and whatever you do, there's a lesson in it. Anything that's bad that happens or anything that goes wrong, there's always a lesson in that. So instead of being down about it or complaining about it, you want to learn from it, and you want to learn more about you, because you serve a purpose, and your job is to find out what that purpose is and fulfill it. If you found this interesting, her booking site is below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Pinterest. And thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.